understanding of XSL, you'll know that when you create a template, you define the template with the directive XSL template, and you say match, and here you put in an XPath statement. Typically, this is, you'll just name the object that you're looking for, the element that you're looking for. So in this case, we're looking for Java class. And then later on, when we actually want to call this template, what we do is we say apply templates, and we say with our select statement, we want to select all element nodes that have the name Java class. So this is all very straightforward. Now, in the Open Toolkit, though, specialization requires a little bit more here. And the way the Open Toolkit has decided to implement this is that your files, your XML files, are pre-processed during DITA Open Toolkit processing. And in this pre-processing phase, a class attribute is added to every element in your document. And the class attribute specifies the essentially the inheritance history of each element. So for instance, a task topic, the class attribute for it says this is a task topic, but it also inherits behavior from topic, the generic topic. And I can babble on. You'll actually understand more if you actually see it on screen here. So essentially, the way it's done is there's a pair of identifiers. And the first is the topic name, and the second identifier is the element name. And in this class attribute, as you specialize, you add new topic element pairs to this list. So here, by the time we get down to the Java API reference specialization, we're pretty deep in things. We're here 5 levels deep. So if I have a Java class in the Java API reference topic, my class attribute is going to look like this. It says, first off, we inherit from topic. Inheriting from that is our reference, then API ref, which is a generic reference type class for APIs, and then classifier, and then finally, this is Java. Here we have Java class. So again, this is the topic type and then the element within that topic. What this enables is, if we have a template, we can say match on specifically Java class, or we can pass things up to higher levels of the DITA Open Toolkit, which are set already for handling, say, topic. So if nobody handles this lower one, Java class, eventually something in the DITA Open Toolkit is going to handle topic. I know this is getting in a little deep, but the important thing to note is that we saw before we had that select and match statement where we just specified the element name. In the Open Toolkit, instead, you're going to see this a lot. So instead, our match is, and the select statement is, match all elements, and then we need to find all elements where the class attribute contains space Java class / Java class space. And these spaces are important because if we didn't have a space here at the end, then this same match could actually match the Java class detail element. So the spaces help delimit what we're searching for. The most important thing to take away from this is if you're in XSL, the match statement or the select statement isn't going to just specify elements. It has this contains in the class attribute statement. So now let's go to a practical application of this. So we want to say we have an unordered list, and we want to sort the contents of that unordered list. As it turns out, there is an unordered list in the output or in the samples, and there's a list of tools. And if we go to this list here, you'll notice that they fall in just a random order. So we want to sort these. So the first thing we need to do, of course, is say, okay, we want to sort this list. So what we need to do is we need to find that file, and we need to make a change so we can say we want to sort it. So let's go to Concepts, Tools. We're going to edit this file. And the first thing we need to say is, what is it? What do we need to say here? That's right. What we're going to do is use another little hacking tool here. And essentially, in addition, another attribute the DITA Open Toolkit defines, or DITA defines for us, is an attribute called Other Props. So Other Props allows us to specify anything, any type of thing we want to pass along to the Open Toolkit for processing. Now, the one thing you have to be careful of in using Other Props is that if you're going to use Other Props, you have to make sure you don't have anybody else working and making modifications to this same Open Toolkit, and they're not hoping that Other Props is going to contain something else, because otherwise you're going to have collisions. So what we're going to do is we're going to take advantage of Other Props and add Other Props equals sort to our file. So here we have our UL. We're going to say Other Props. We're going to say Other Props is sort. So that part is done. So now all we have to do is figure out how to handle that Other Props. So we need to be able to handle this in a UL. So what we need to do is find where UL is handled in the DITA Open Toolkit. This right here, this next few minutes, is the real hard work of modifying the DITA Open Toolkit and modifying the XSLs. And that is trying to find where in the Open Toolkit something is handled. Now, the best way we can start this off is we can go to the DITA reference and say, let's find out the full class name of our UL. Now, just to save time, I'm going to tell you, we've been to the DITA reference, and you can see in there that UL, actually its formal name is topic/UL. So the next thing we need to do is find where in all of the XSL in the DITA Open Toolkit topic/UL is handled. Now, for something like this, a search tool is really, really essential. And one thing I use a lot is called Agent Ransack. This is a free version of File Locator Pro and is just wonderful for doing things like this. It installs as a right-click menu, so we can go to Agent Ransack. We can look through in just a second when it comes up, and it supports regular expressions. It's almost like a grep for Windows. So what we want to say is, in all files, we want to look for topic/ I need to make a backslash in there because we're doing regular expressions, topic/UL. And we do our search. What the search is going to tell us, oh shoot. Let's just make sure we turn I had regular expressions off, that's why. Now I put the space in the wrong place. More haste, less speed. So I'm searching for space topic UL space. And here we go. And so we see this occurs in several places. We can look at the location and say, for HTML output, this is actually defined in our file DITA to HTML import.xsl, which is the file we've been modifying before. So we can go to this file, and let's search for topic/UL. So we're going to find several occurrences, but what we want to do is find a template that matches that. Now, here you actually need to do some reading of XSL and figure out what's going on, but I'm just going to scroll down here and show you and say, right here is where this apply templates. This is where the UL gets processed into an HTML UL, and this is where we need to make our change. The change we need to make is, first off, we want to comment out this line, because of course we're going to be doing our own apply templates.